That might be slightly terrifying. Oh my god. Not bump draft on the oval, Bradley, please. Hey guys, AGM Racing here, back today with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking part in one of the most infamous series that iRacing offers, the Ferrari Fixed. Now, this isn't a series that I would normally take part in. It's a D-licensed series, so if I was to perform badly, my safety rating and my iRating would most likely take a very big hit. But when I saw that this week was at Monza Combined, I knew I had to give it a go. Now, for those who don't know what Monza Combined is, it's very much in the name. It combines the standard Monza track, which is already dangerous and scary enough as it is in sim racing, and adds the old 60s oval onto the top of it. Now, all this means is that the next 15 minutes are going to be absolute draft intensity, sticking in the slipstream, trying to make the moves where we can. Oh, it's going to be a load of fun. We have qualified ourselves at P5 on the grid, so without further ado, let's jump on the track. Okay, so here we are, about to start this 15-minute race here at Monza Combined. It's going to be intense, it's going to be nuts, it's going to be fast. Be round the final corner, starting P5 on the grid. Giving a try and get a good launch here at the green flag, and they've gone already. And we get a terrible launch as we catch the grass. That's going to put us out of the slipstream, but already we've got Henning behind us, who's given us a little bit of a bump draft. It's going to help us out, and there's the green flag. He's going to go to the left here. And already, as you're going to see, things are very, very, very different. We're going to be forced below the yellow line. This is going to be slightly intense because the car doesn't like to stay here. Oh, I can feel it just grabbing into the right, the bottom, moving around. Oh, big bumps on the bottom here. I don't like being down here at all. Right, come on, Mr. Yellow Card. Give me that bump draft. Give me that bump draft, or are you going to go for the overtake? Yes, give me that bump. Give me that bump. 285, 284, 284k, 285k is on the oval. Whoa. How they raced this in the 60s with no seat belts and not even a crash barrier on the outside. We're going to have to take a little bit of a lift behind heading ahead. Now we're going to give him the bump draft here, I think. Just give him a little tap from behind. Though we've got to the first corner coming up. Where do I brake? Oh, it's going to be intense. Oh, he's off. Oh, 3 wide. Come on, make it. Oh, he's still there. Oh, we survived. How did we survive that? I know Crofty says 3 into 1 doesn't go, but that was about 6 into 1 chicane there. Woof, I think we've lost a couple of places, but we're back in a bit more familiar territory now as we're on to the standard Grand Prix circuit. There's a car on the left who wants to get through, and so he does. Good move there from Ricardo. Instant behind, we've got Bradley now behind us, so we can try and defend from him through the first Lesmo. I'm struggling through here, can't quite find pace, lots of understeer on this baseline set, running absolutely zero downforce. Another instant behind. We've definitely gone back a few places from the start. No damage. We had a couple of Nortexes there. Slipstream's very powerful around here. Bradley, don't make the move. Yeah, that's it. Be clever there. Right, into Ascari. Early on the brakes, get it turned in. Oh, mind the sausage curbs. Oh, big wiggle there. Big, big, massive wiggle, and that is 2 places. Thank you very much. As Ricardo seems to have lost a few body panels. Now, the problem is we're out of the slipstream. Coming round to the final corner into the Parabolica. And that is 1 lap just about completed. That was far too intense going into the, well, I say first chicane. Technically it is the first chicane, but it's not the first corner. This is really messing with my perception of Monza here. Anyway, we only managed to lose 1 place off of all of that calamity, and the top 5, top 6 are sort of all spread out a bit. We've got Bradley still 6 tenths behind us with Mile and Jesus You're getting right into our slipstream. Top 4, still in a little pat. So if you can try and catch Alejandro, maybe we can just all bump draft up to each other. As long as we're not going to fight, I think we'll be okay. So Bradley needs to just give us a little bit of a bump draft here and try and help us to catch up to the cars ahead. Maybe not on the oval would be nice, because that might be slightly terrifying. Oh my god. Not bump draft on the oval, Bradley, please. Please not on the oval. That was very, very scary indeed. Right, now you can bump draft. Bump draft usually means the back of my car, not the corner, otherwise things go very badly wrong. Up to the first chicane, pick out the braking point just before the 150 board.
Still there.
Oh, hello.
Clear on the right.
Little bit of a contact there, but he makes the move, nicely done. Now we're going to have to slipstream, so we can try and use him to get back up towards the front of the pack. Oh, everyone doesn't like Monza for racing, but God, when you had the oval element on top, you're coming into the first corner or the first chicane at about Mach 10. I remember racing this combo. Oh, hello, mate. Hello, mate. I'm here. I am here.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
I remember racing this combo in what is now known as IMSA Vintage, used to be known as Camel GT, in the wild Nissan as we go way too hot. Hello, mate. Way too hot into the second Lesmo there. Really struggling with the Lesmos. We're just going to try and stick to the left here. Don't think about the move. Don't think about the move. Is he going to try and go around the outside here?
Still there. Clear.
SpongeBob car, that is extremely cursed in the mirrors. With a SpongeBob Ferrari. But yeah, I remember racing this once in a Camel GT race. That was absolutely nuts, because it's multi-class as well. And it had no first chicane. Anyway, try and get a really good exit here out of the Parabolica, which we somewhat do. And now it's going to be our turn to catch up. We've got about a second to Bradley. How much can we gain? But he's got about 1.3 to Alejandro, so we have got that slight advantage. Still no damage, despite the couple of taps that we've taken. We're already well over 5 minutes into the race. I think we're about half distance now in terms of laps. Predicted 6 laps. So he's taking the low line there, which is okay, but it's very bumpy down there. I'm not entirely sure which line is actually faster. I mean, we haven't really gained through there, but then we have been out of the slipstream, which I guess is why he's been doing that, running that low line. But anyway, now we're starting just to pick up speed, a couple of Ks here and there. We've got Jesus back behind us in the SpongeBob car, who's really gaining on us, as well as Mile as well. Right, please don't bump me on the oval like the car behind it. He's going to try and go high. Is he going to try and go high and go for the slingshot around the outside? I think he might do. We're going to have to go low, coming off the oval here. Oh, Lord, he's going to have to make this 3 wide. We are 3 wide, but I've got the slipstream advantage over the other cars. Oh, I did have the slipstream advantage over the other cars. Jesus has the run.
Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Oh, I was not brave enough there to make that 3 wide, and Mile definitely wasn't. Not the place lost, but that's fine. We're sort of we're losing the front pack, which is not the end of the world. Don't think I quite had enough in me to win this race, but half distance, anything can happen. Oh shit!
Car on your left. Clear. Left side.
Like I said, anything can happen. I can miss my braking point completely and run into the back of the car ahead. That's going to give us some front end damage. Ah, damn it. Now things have suddenly got a bit more intense. That was 100% my fault there. Just missed my braking point in the slipstream. Wasn't expecting. Carrying too much speed. But we've got a little bit of damage on the front end. Let's hope that hasn't affected our top speed too much. Otherwise, we're going to be going backwards very quickly here. Is he going to try for the move up the inside at Ascari?
Still there.
That he is. That's a very good move, actually. Very cleanly done. Struggling a bit of understeer now. I think this damage has definitely affected us, but that's what racing is. You've just got to make do and mend. Luckily, we do have a bit of slipstream here, just to try and keep towing us along. I think any chance of gaining any iRacing has been lost. Try and get a good exit out of here. Little bit of a slip from the rear, but not too bad. And now we've got well into the slipstream of Artem ahead. I think that's going to drop us down to P11. When we cross the line, yep, P11. Not too bad, not too bad. That could have been a lot worse into the second chicane. Like I said, just missed my braking point in the double slipstream that we had ahead. Right, let's see how bad the damage is through the oval section. We're being gained on, but I'm not doing much gaining. This is... there we go. Now we're starting to pick up the speed. Now we're starting to get back up. 283. We're heading about 284, 285 in the slipstream before. There we go. Give him a little tap. Not a little tap because we're about to head onto the oval. Was thinking about it, but a bit too close to comfort. He's going to really catch up to Brett here. Now I've got to think, what am I going to be doing into the first chicane here? Do I want to make the move? Am I going to need to defend? I think he's going to get the run here. Brett's going to go defensive. They're weaving left and right. Absolutely flying past the pit lane here. Try and sight our braking point.
Keep to the right. Still there.
Oh, just about make the move on one of them. Very nicely done. That's one place back into the top 10. 2 laps to go. Come on. Let's see if we can try and get Brett as well. Maybe through here. Let's not run into the back of anyone this time. Someone's not had a good time there. None of us have had a good time there. Showering the scenery with gravel dust. Oh, a bit of a wiggle, a bit of a slide through there. The car does not respond well to the turn-in for the first Lesmo. Right, let's try and focus on the exit out here as they're all messing around. Too brave. 3 wide. Oh, double overtake. Let's go. And get a good exit. Oh, I was clenching myself very hard there. That was terrifying. 3 wide into Ascari is not a place where I like to be. Come on, let's get a poor exit out of Parabolica and ruin all of that hard work. Right, 2 laps to go, I think. Yep, it's going to be 2 laps to go, and now this is a small problem. Maybe I should have stayed behind someone, because I am now the absolute sitting duck with the damage. We are back up to P8 though, but Brett is going to be coming thick and fast into our rear view mirror. 5 tenths. 5 tenths, 4 tenths. All I can do is just keep my foot absolutely pinned and hope for the best, really. Front pack, still a pack of 3 of them ahead, so always got to watch out for that. Here he comes, here he comes. Is he going to go for the move or is he going to go for the bump? He's going to sit there and wait is what he's going to do. Like I said, all I can do is just sit here, pin that throttle and hope for the best down to turn 1. I think we're going to have to go defensive straight away off the oval. Let him take the outside line. Come on, come on, come on. Or is he going to bump? Is he going to bump? No, he's not going to bump. Move back somewhat towards the middle. About 150.
You're gaining on the current front. The gap is 5.1 seconds.
A little bit of oversteer coming out of there. However, we've actually managed to put a decent gap between us and the little pack behind as they had a bit of a kerfuffle into the first chicane. That definitely helps us. Now if we can just try and get onto the back of the little pair ahead. Oh, that's not going to help. Messing up the second chicane as there's another instant behind us. They are going off and someone's lost a bumper. Yeah, get in, turn in. There we go. That's better through the first Lesmo. Keep it in third through here. Better through the second Lesmo as well. Don't go too wide. Gives you an off track. And despite the extra corners on this, safety rating is still a very big concern around here at Monza. Not too many corners and generally lots of incidents picked up. Right, getting in early into the parabolica. Don't use too much throttle. TC just spiking a bit. That was a really nice run through there. Really nice run. It's not going to be enough to gain on the pair ahead, but it should be just enough to keep us ahead of Brett, at least for a little bit more as we head what is most likely going to be onto white flag.
The car in P1, just stepped past the flag, 43.2.
There it is, white flag, last lap.
One more lap to go.
Let's see what we can do here. Now we just have to, again, just keep that throttle absolutely pinned. My foot is absolutely planted on the floor right now. And let's just see if we can pray and hold on to this P8 for one more lap. 2 minutes and 40 seconds more. But here he comes, 4 tenths. 4 tenths, 3 tenths. 3 tenths, still 3 tenths. 2 tenths. Oh, he's really picking up the speed now. Is he going to go for the move? Is he going to go for the bump draft? He's just going to sit there. He's just going to sit there. He's waiting, biding his time. I think he's going to try and go for it down into the first chicane. Because he's just going to get a really good slingshot on us out of the oval. So we've got to make sure we take the line of least resistance out of here. And then just take to that inside. Come on, come on, come on, little Ferrari. He's going to the outside. We're going to go back to the middle slightly. About 150, hard on the anchors. God, it's so hard to get the power down out of there. We just about make it stick. Right, now it's just up to standard Monza defense. I think the trickiest bit is going to be defending into Ascari. I need to get a good exit out of these chicanes, and then we'll be okay. That's good through there. Couple more corners to go. Come on. We can hold on to the P8. That's a fairly decent result. I know we started P5 and we've gone backwards, but... Oh. This has really been a ton of fun, not gonna lie. Like, it's just intense. You get that mix of NASCAR and you get that mix of, you know, European sports car racing, which just works so well together around here. And in these spec cars where everyone's the same, you know, it just, I mean, look at that first lap. That was absolute intensity into the first chicane. One more corner to go. I don't think, well, we're definitely not going to gain any more positions. It's just whether we can hold off Brett or not. He's giving us the flash, trying to distract us into the parabolica. All we've got to do is get a good exit out of here, which we just about do. He gets on the curb. And that is going to be P8 across the line. Lost 3 places from the start, but that was absolutely brilliant fun. Absolutely brilliant fun. Sorry to the yellow car that I hit. Just missed my braking point, that was all. In the extra slipstream coming in that bit too hot. I think we lost 2 iRacing there, which in all the grand scheme of things, I actually think was quite a good result. So this is how close that first lap was. I mean, that is 6 cars trying to make it into the chicane there. I had the red and yellow on my tail just trying to, you know, make it. Well, I was just like, oh, when do I brake? Oh, I had a little bit of a biff into the Martini car, but he gave us a little bit of a biff back. No damage done. Absolute chaos, but absolute fun. Absolute fun. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please do hit that like button, subscribe if you want to as well. As always, check out Abruzzi down the link below if you want to get your hands on some cool gloves like these ones and the boots that I was wearing in this video. And as always, do remember to check me out over on twitch.tv/AJM_racing. I'm usually live somewhat 2 or 3 evenings a week doing some fun iRacing stuff. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.